What's up, guys? It is Jack and Jeff from AchievementHunter.com. Jeff, today we are doing a 5 facts in Gears of War.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, so, okay, this game, this is probably one of the, aside from Halo, is probably the most tied to the Xbox 360, or to the Xbox in general, of any sort of other franchise out there, you think?
Yeah, no, I think that would be definitely appropriate to say.
Yeah. This is you know, Clifford Blazinski's epic title. Get it, epic title. Following Marcus Phoenix around in the sort of the what world are they in? Like
Sarah.
Sarah, yeah, that's right. The planet Sarah with the locusts and like the whole story of like
should have
Marcus
checked
and Dom.
when you were colonizing the planet. Might have wanted to check to see if it was hollow.
Yeah, gonna like knock on the ground, see if you get an echo
some
back.
Seismograph readings, or just look for hollow spots.
But yeah, so this is the distant future, and you know shit's going crazy, and so Marcus Phoenix, the big hulking, brooding dude, and voiced by not Joe DiMaggio. What's his name? Shit. The guy who does Bender. He also does
John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio. Okay, I was right. I said Joe. He was a baseball player. Also married to Marilyn Monroe. Almost said Marilyn Manson. That's a whole other.
Joe DiMaggio and Marilyn Manson would be a hell of a couple.
That would be.
Yeah.
There'd be some great photos from that. But anyway,
you know what's weird about that?
What's that?
Nah, nothing.
All right. Nothing at all is weird about Joe DiMaggio.
I'm not going to follow that, yeah.
Anyway, so let's go over some 5 facts here, Jeff. All right, number 1. Gears of War started off as a vehicle-based warfare game set in the Unreal universe called Unreal Warfare. However, development problems delayed the completion of the game. Around that time, the Unreal Engine 3 was being developed, and Epic chose to move the game to the newer engine. During the transition, Epic realized how different this game was in comparison to the other Unreal games, which led to the game eventually becoming the first Gears of War.
That would have been a very different game, that's for sure.
Absolutely, man. Like, I can't even imagine that as like a vehicle-based game. Like, there's barely any vehicles in the game at all.
By the way, if Epic wants to give us a vehicle-based warfare game, I would certainly be willing to check it out.
That would be pretty badass, I think.
Maybe you could call it Wheels of War. Hey, you see what I did there?
Well, or you could call it Gear Shift of War. That's what.
Fourth Gear of War.
All right, number 2. The game takes place on Sarah, a planet consumed by past and present wars. Spelled backwards, Sarah becomes Eris, or Ares, or I don't know how you pronounce Eris, the Greek god of war, which is fitting for the series.
That is fitting for the series.
Eris, yeah. So you think...
what a coincidence.
Yeah. You think that's...
What are the odds?
Yeah, what are the odds of that actually happening? I'm guessing pretty good. All right, originally, Epic planned on allowing players to choose the gender of Marcus's partner. A male choice would have led to Dom, while a female choice would have led to Dominique. This was scrapped, and players would not get a chance to play a female character until Gears of War 3. And a bonus fact, Lieutenant Kim from the first Gears of War was also written as a female supporting character at first. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we don't see a lot of females in the Gears of War universe.
Yeah, it's weird. I wonder why it took till Gears 3 to make that happen.
I don't know, but you got to play as the blonde chick, and then you play as who's the one?
I got to be honest with you. I think I would rather stare at Dominique for 8 to 10 hours than Dom.
No,
there's nothing wrong with Dom. He's a good-looking dude. But,
yeah,
you know.
I mean, especially since you're playing a third-person shooter, you're always gonna have that sort of camera angle. It's like, what kind of ass do you want to look at? Do you want to look at big brooding Marcus Phoenix man ass, or slender beautiful woman ass? That came across really creepy. I'm sure.
Answer that.
But anyway, yeah, so that's kind of funny. So you actually didn't get to play as a female until third. You couldn't even play in multiplayer as a female?
If it were possible for video game characters to get restraining orders, I would not want to be you.
Oh, thank God it's not possible. Hey, moving on. Epic had originally planned on calling the Locusts Geists, or Geist. However, Epic had to make a change due to a Nintendo game of the same name. So I didn't know there was a Nintendo game called Geist.
I did not know that either.
Huh. Anyway.
I hear it was really good.
Ray says it was fantastic. All right, and last but not least, the famous chainsaw gun was almost cut from the game due to creative differences between Epic and Microsoft. Fortunately, Epic fought to keep it in the game. And what is Gears of War without the Lancer, the chainsaw gun? I mean, that thing is...
it's the game, dude.
The first time you get the melee kill, like that assassination where you just slice the guy right in half, it's like... Yeah, this is definitely a different kind of game. I remember when they were talking about multiplayer in the first game and the headshots, and Cliffy B was talking about how people's heads should explode, and he's always been very intense about that. And it's kind of cool to see not a showrunner, but someone actually sort of taking a franchise and watching it from 1, 2, and 3. And if there is going to be another one, he'll have a hand in it, I'm sure, but he's not going to be running it again, right? From when he stepped down at Epic, right?
Yeah, he moved on to do other things.
Yeah, so
explore new ventures.
Well, I mean, I respect that. kind of moving on, see what else you can do. And it's if Cliffy B is going to be making other games, I'm definitely going to be following him. But as long as Epic keeps making games, I'll be following those as well.
So it sounds like we have twice the people to follow now.
Yes, we have so many people to follow. Speaking of follow, hey, where's that blonde chick? No, that's terrible. Hey, all right, so that's 5 facts for Gears of War. Make sure to, I mean, you've played this game. Of course you've played this game. Everyone's
Absolutely.
played this game. And it's got one of the cooler sort of stories that, carries across from the first, it's a big arc across all the characters. And, like, Dom, like, there's a really strong side story for Dom. And,
All the strong side stories for Carmine as well.
yeah, the Carmine boys, but... Anyway, yeah, so there you go. That's 5 facts in Gears of War, and we'll see you next time for even more.